Hey, what's going on? It's Justin Dickmeyer from engineeringtrainingexam.com, and in this video we're going to discuss lines. So what is a line? One example of a general class of equations that we call linear equation in two variables is the equation y is equal to 5x plus 1. The two variables are typically x and y, but don't necessarily always have to be x and y in linear equations. Linear equation or lines also adhere to four rules. Number one, the variables x and y are raised to the only to the first power. So the variables x and y are to the first power. The second rule is that the variables may be multiplied only by real numbers. So the variables can be multiplied by only real numbers. The third rule is that any real number term may be added or subtracted. So any real number term can be added or subtracted. And finally, number 4, nothing else is permitted. Nothing else is permitted. So that is to say that if you're given an equation and you see that that equation has x squared, if it has y squared, if it has 1 over x, e to the x, whatever, anything not to the first power, then it is not a linear equation. So if you look back at our example here, our general example, this is an equation where x and y is both to the first power. The variables are multiplied by real numbers, and there's a real number that is added in this case. So this equation adheres to all four rules, and we can call it a linear equation or a line. So what do we need to define a line? Well, we need two distinct pieces of information concerning that line to define it. So in other words, number one, if we are given 2 points, if we're given 2 points, x1 and y1, and x2 and y2, then we can define the equation to that line. Or if we are given 1 point, say x1 and y1, and the slope of the line, then we can also define the equation of that given line. A line can be illustrated using 3 different forms. The first one is the standard form, or also known as the point-intercept form, and this is the one that we are most used to seeing probably, and that is y is equal to mx plus b. So in this case we're given the slope and we're probably given the intercept, and we can just go ahead and define that line. Simple. The second is the point slope form, and so say we're given the points x1 and y1, and we're also given the slope, then we can go ahead and write it in the point slope form, which is y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1. So as you can see, we have, if we're given a point and the slope, we have the point here, we just plug in our information, and we have the slope right there. The third form is called the 2-point form. So say we're given x1, y1, and we're given x2, y2. If we're given 2 points, then we can go ahead and plug these points into the equation. Y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 multiplied by x minus x1. So these are the 3 forms of a straight line or linear equation. So let's look at a quick example here. Let's say that we have a problem and we're given 2 points. Let's say that those points are -2, 1, and 1, and 2. Let's say that we want to find or define this line given the 2-point form. We know that the 2-point form equation is y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 multiplied by x minus x1. So all we need to do is, since we have both x1 and y1 and x2 and y2, all we need to do is plug that information simply into the equation. We get y minus 1 is equal to y2 is 2, y1 is 1, divided by x2, 1 minus -2, multiplied by x minus x1, which is so what we get is, as we play this out, we get y minus 1 is equal to 1 over 1 plus 2, which is 1/3, multiplied by x plus 2. Multiplying that through, we got 1/3 x plus 2/3 and plus 1. Adding 1 to each side to get y by itself. Now just combine all the terms and we got y is equal to 1/3 x plus 5/3. So we used the point or the 2-point form here to define the equation, and we actually put that equation into the standard form. So that's it. Pretty straightforward tutorial. Just wanted to review real quick lines. So if you guys have any more questions or want to see any future tutorials, go ahead and visit engineerintrainingexam.com. Check out the videos that I got up there, or contact me via the contact, ask any questions or get any free study resources, study guidance or whatnot. So look forward to talking to you guys soon. You guys take care. All right, bye.